The silence in the dark room was creeping you up. You tried to stick in the corner of the room as you hid your head in between your knees. The cries was getting hitched in your throat. Your ears sharpened as you heard shoes tapping. Your breath tightened as the sound got closer and closer. As the sound finished in front of you, and the strong smell of men's mint cologne rushed into your nostrils. He leaned down to look at his prey, his enemy's daughter. To him, it looks like you have made a protection for yourself by hiding in between your knees and hair loose. The pathetic, helpless form in front of him made his revengeful mind dance in joy. He gently extended his hand and tried to remove your hair for better view. Feeling it, you scaredly raised your head. Wow, his lips accidentally whispered out. His eyes went directly to the shivering strawberry-colored lips of yours, making him grip hard. Seeing a tear ran across the lips, his eyes flickered into your big two orbs. His heart pained seeing your eyes filled with tears. Levian. He whispered your name, making you still like a statue. His closeness is carrying you back. What if he do something to you? Question rang to your head. Suddenly, you jumped up, startling him. You ran past him, but got stumbled and fell down as you hit on the table. Suddenly, a dim light spread the light across the room. Making you get a clearer look on the person in front of you. Shiver ran across your spine, seeing his face. Jungkook, you whispered. His name from your lips made him tickle with a non-emotion. He walked towards the beautiful creature in front of him. At least Mr. Lee did something good, he said, making you look at him confusedly. His closeness made your heart beat like crazy. You look around for a loophole to escape. Sweat covered your forehead. Each and every step he took made you shiver and twisting your dress. Sudden flashback of his friends who died ran across his mind. His lip curled in anger. The thought of his death made his eyes burning with revenge. The sudden change of his maze made him melt down in fear. Are you scared? He asked. Didn't the little princess of Lee group like my welcome? He asked mockingly. You stay silent as the crazy human in front of you barked. Why are you staying silent? Didn't you stay this silent when your mad father hurt Felix? He yelled. He's here for Felix. Tears stream down your cheek, remembering the time you used to fondly say to your brother how much crush you have on Jungkook and want to marry him when you grow up. But now you're getting punished for your own brother's death. Why are you silent, huh? Don't you have a tongue? He yelled again. You'd know what you're going to see. Hell for your father for staying silent when your brother got hurt. I'm gonna make you see it, he screamed, leaning to your face. I will never let you smile. I'll make you cry. That's what I want, he said. And marry me, he said. He felt the words came directly from the bottom of his heart. He looked up in his surprise. His asking you for marriage was your teenage fantasy of yours, but now you shaked your head negatively, seeing your denial, sadness, anger, and rejection rise upon him. In anger, he smashed the fireways on the table. You stepped back, seeing his dramatic behavior. Within seconds, black covered your eyes, making you faint. Wyan, that was the last thing you heard. Time skip hospital. Sunlight hit directly on your face, making you awake from the sleep. You looked and saw needle taped to your palm, and in an arm length you saw Jungkook sitting and reading. He has your sling bag on his lap, reading your diary. My diary, he almost yelled. Hearing your voice, he turned around. You woke up? He asked in a soft voice. What happened to him? You thought, but again your mind drifted towards your diary in his hands. You extended your hand for your diary. Nope, I'm reading it. I just reached out our fantasy Cinderella wedding, he said. You blushed badly at his words. I'm sorry, he said suddenly, making you look up to him. I didn't mean that words when I told you before, but I regret it, he said, leaning down on his knees next to your bed. It's okay. I'm happy that someone is there to fight for my brother. It makes me happy, you said. I'm sorry, Wyan. I don't know what I went through without your brother. He was like a support that I can stand up. When I heard that his sister didn't even stand up for him, and God made me do it, he explained. He nodded in response. What happened that day, Wyan? Jungkook asked, making your eyes trickle in tears. That day, Felix came home very late. Since it was Thanksgiving dinner, almost all of the family members were there. Since he didn't attend the family dinner, started throwing some negative remarks on my mom and dad for relatives. When it was the verge of Felix entered the home, he got yelled by Dad in front of everyone for being worthless, making him insecure. My dad had lost of words asked Felix to leave the house. Felix was totally triggered by Dad's scolding that he went to his home and grabbed his stuffs. But seeing this, Dad tried to physically stop him in anger. that push and pull turned him to fall off the stairs. "I'm sorry, I thought your dad," he said. "Not only you, whole world was against my dad, turned him to own blood desire." No one believed. When all the relatives without a blink pointed at my dad, it still hurts me more than anything. "Ryan, I'm totally sorry for making everything except asking you to marry me, be mine," he said, making an unknown shiver run down your spine in a good way. He stammered at his direct question. "I know you like me. It's clearly written here," he said with a throaty chuckle. "No, not that. Don't do it in the name of sympathy," he said. As he said, he saw his happy face was replaced by anger. Placing his hands both sides of the pillow, he hovered over you. "Who said I'm doing it for sympathy? Girl, today when I saw you for the first time, was awestruck with your strawberry lips. You don't know what all different ways I mentally inverted within seconds to get taste of it and make it mine forever. So whether you like it or not, I would have made you mine. But now you have an option to say yes or yes." "You ready for a Cinderella wedding?" he asked. "Yes," he said as he leaned his head into the neck, nuzzling his face. "I'll help you to file a counter-suit for your dad's case," he said as he slightly made space laid next to you. Planting small kisses on your shoulder, he pulled you closer to him. "Good night, soon to be Mrs. Jeon," he said as he giggled at his words.